All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Sorry, I had to close the door, make sure nobody wanders in here while I'm doing this. Justin Clark coming at you live. Going to just look at the crypto markets here quickly this morning and see what's going on. We've had some good overall positive development in the crypto markets. But again, none of this is financial investment advice. That's not what I'm doing here. I just look at the markets and present probabilities. And we do this at iCoinPro because we would just want to know when things could get crazier or trends could potentially continue. But again, anything can happen in a market. There's a saying, it's steps to the top, elevator to the bottom, right? So at any point, a market can shift its trend, etc. And what's great about what we do, we have a very definite system at iCoinPro to trade in and out through trades that are like really solid, very safe trades with excellent risk management. And that way we keep winning and winning. I was looking, I'm at like 500 personally, 500 and oh boy, how many trades do I got in here? 544 trades. I have 3 losses using this system. That gives you an idea of how solid we are. And those 3 losses were a while ago. I'm like 450 plus without a single loss. There was one training we did, and I'll show you guys this because it's kind of cool. Here we go. Let me share my screen. Let's see here. This training, if you want to do this, this was one of those trainings where a couple things came together. I realized a couple things. It's under a latest video training. And it's called Noisy versus Quiet Charts and Timing Your Entry. And man, it just took me to, I've been lossless since that training. So the information that's covered in there, I think, is one of the most important trainings that we do in iCoinPro, along with everything else. So with that said, for those who are new, if you want to learn how to trade, there is a free training bootcamp. You can get that from the person who shared this video with you, or you can send an email to support@icoinpro.com. They can connect you back with whoever referred you, or they can introduce you to somebody who's in like your geographical area. So I want to go through, last thing I just want to mention for those who are new, make sure to follow me on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and you'll be able to get these in your inbox here, especially if you're an iCoinPro member. So you can, get this information and see what's going on in these crazy crypto markets. If you're new and you want to learn about this and you do your free trading bootcamp, the actual course to learn how to trade with the system is only 1 week, man. I have boiled down almost 8 years now of hard-won knowledge in trading into a course you can complete in 1 week with the software, everything you need, signals coming to your phone, the whole 9 yards. Man, it has been quite a journey, and I couldn't be more excited for people who are getting involved in iCoinPro now with everything that we have. So with that said, we're going to be taking a look at what's called the MA Momentum chart setup. For those who have the iCoinPro trading portal, which is our software, nobody else has this. We built this from the ground up. We own all the code. We own everything in here, which is fantastic. We do use TradingView charts. Shout out to TradingView. But all the data is served by us, all right? So if you want to get the MA Momentum, it stands for Moving Average Momentum Chart Setup. You go to Load Chart Layout, and you click on that. You have 2 options. You have the regular. This is our bread and butter trading chart setup. And then you have the MA Momentum. We use that to really look at the bigger picture and see where Bitcoin is and what are some of the key levels we got to watch here, okay? Welcome, JT. Welcome, Dean. Welcome, TY. Welcome, everybody. Good to have you guys here live. All right, again, if anybody has any questions, drop them in the comments. I'll be more than happy to try to answer them. Okay, so back to this. If you are an iCoinPro member, you want to learn how to use the MA Momentum chart setup, go to your My iCoinPro training page, select Micro Profit System Part 3, and you'll see it right here, MA Momentum. It's really about a little over 40-minute training. It'll teach you exactly how it works. Welcome from Canada, Sharon. Welcome. Glad you're joining us here. Yeah, if you're watching this live or on replay, let me know. And I always love to see where people are tuning in from that are checking out these market analysis. So back to the portal, back to Bitcoin. We watch Bitcoin because Bitcoin is a big bully. Whatever it does, the rest of the market does, by and large, pretty much without exception. Right now, yesterday, we had a great day. Man, tons of volume, about $3.35 billion in volume on Coinbase in a single day. With the it was after the news of Trump winning the election. It was Bitcoin friendly, got everybody super excited. We set a new all-time high, even more excitement. So that's great. We've been talking about this, punching through 74,000 with good volume. That's a positive thing potentially. So we could be going into looking at trying to trade in a higher trading range now for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. We're going to have to see. We take it one day at a time. Again, we're not I've been outperforming Bitcoin since September of 2019 when I perfected this system. And doing that with small trades in and out. My average trade time is 20 to 30 minutes. I almost never go to sleep with open orders. I do not expose myself to risk. I never think I'm smarter than these markets. I just follow our system, and it keeps me out of trouble and keeps me winning and growing my balance. When I was developing this system, I've told people I died about 1 million different deaths. I tried it a ton of different ways. And it always ended up being any other way I tried to trade than what we do now ended up in two different results over the long haul. It was either I got back to break even, like I made a bunch of money and then I lost it all, or I ended up negative and just losing money. So once I developed the system, and you just do exactly what's laid out in it, it is so consistent what you can do with the crypto markets. And it's the only way I could just continually increase my balance over time. So with all of that said, here's the key levels right now. Obviously, we've got a new all-time high. We got to punch through at about 76,500. So now we got to defeat that level to keep things moving up. On the downside, we have to stay above 74K, around there, 73, 74,000 to keep this momentum going. On this chart setup, when the price action here, these candles, green and red candles, that shows where the price is. All right. When the price action is above all of these lines, these are moving averages we're looking at here, this purple, maroon, gold, etc. When we're trading above all of those lines, that's potential momentum being built on the bullish side. Okay. The further that these moving averages pull away from the price action, the more potential momentum there is. On the flip side, it's true too. If we start trading underneath all of these lines, these moving averages, then we're potentially building bearish momentum. And again, when these lines pull away, you can quickly tell whether you're like here, we're potentially in a bull market. We're pretty much definitely not in a bear market, right? But over here, we are potentially in a bear market and pretty much definitely not in a bull run when you're seeing all the price action below these moving averages. We have to defeat all of them and then, to rise above and keep moving up. So far, things looking pretty good. As long as we stay trading above this light purple moving average, which we are doing now, we're kind of bouncing off of it. Bust through, bounce, bust through, bounce. That's good. Potentially. So we're going to have to see how that momentum goes. And then we're going to be trading the dips on the back end of any upward swings. And then when it starts to trend shift, then we'll continue to trade the dips all the way down. So where that'll be, who knows? So again, key levels 70, I'm going to say 76, 77. We got to bust through that area. On the downside, 73, 74. Below that, we got to stay above 70,000. Okay. That's really, really key. If we lose 70,000 right now, and particularly, listen, if at any point we get a super dramatic top to bottom on the, these Bollinger Bands type of fall, that's not going to be good. That's going to be probably a momentum shifter event. So if we get a big down red candle, that elevator to the bottom type effect, the market's really going to be like, oh man, for real, and it's going to depress people and get everybody thinking twice. But if we continue to stay above this light purple, moving average and continue to move up and up, that could be potentially good. So we'll just have to see how things go. Again, 75, 76 key level on the upside. Need to bust through that with volume. Could get the market really excited. On the downside, got to stay above 74K ish. And if we lose this light purple moving average and lose 70K, that's going to confuse the market, at this point, potentially. So we'll have to see. And then you got more below that. You got 60K below that. This purple, dark purple one is kind of the last line of defense of the bull scenario. So we'll just have to see. And that's sitting around 58, 59K. All right, cool. So that's what we're looking at right now. Pretty much business as usual for us. Trade in and out, do your thing, look for the good trades. Again, we are trading high up. So, make sure you're going in and out on the trades. We're not looking to try to hold on to things for the long haul right now. If you do get in a good dip trade and it does rocket back up, maybe set a stop loss, for some profit. And if it keeps going up from there, rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? Move that stop loss up. But overall, I'm thinking kind of in and out just to protect myself. We are trading high as a market. All right, last thing I'm going to do is just really quickly go to our buddy Coin Crawler software. We have software that crawls all these crazy crypto markets. I just got an alert on a coin that was added to my spread tracker list by the system. So we don't have to sit here and look at everything. And got to help us all. Cow USD, really? Listen, crypto is crazy. It's got volume. It's moving. Okay, I will trade it cautiously. I don't know this coin, but might do smaller $2,000 positions trading that crazy cow coin. Cow, really? It probably stands for something else, but I see it. I see cow. Anyway, all right. So that's one that just popped on here. Going to clear my list. One thing that's important is clear your list every 24 hours. Let the system rebuild it. Rebuild these lists for you. That way you have the freshest information, okay? And it does it automatically, and then it'll just ping your phone when something's going on that's good. As far as buddy coins, I'm going to just sort this here. We got Cow, 13 million in volume. Okay. Cow. All right, we'll trade that. LDO, hey, look at that. That's a nice potential profit on the dip trades. And then probably AAVE, maybe. I want to stick to higher volume, higher moving coins. So Cow and maybe this SD, we'll just have to see. Anyway, I like over 10 million in 24-hour volume. Then I can sink bigger-ish positions into it. So Cow and LDO are the two that I'm really looking at right now, okay? Then maybe one of these other ones. But again, the software, look, if something starts dumping really good and it's a good trade, then I'll probably trade it. I'll just let the software find it. All right, that's all I've got for today. Let's see what happens in these crazy crypto markets. Again, we need to be kind of cautious. We are trading high up, so I'm not investing here. You know what I'm saying? It's could be the top, could not be. We don't know. We'll just see what happens. All right. Take care, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and throw this up, and we will be talking to you soon. Again, any questions, put them here in the comments, or we'll see you in the forum. Bye-bye, everybody.